Okay, so it's a Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Squat, deadlift, bench press, pull-ups. Okay, today, well, Monday I did 3 sets of 5, Wednesday I did 4 sets of 5, so today I'm going to do 5 sets of 5. Okay, so that's the pattern that I'm going to attempt to follow. 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, then restart again on Monday with 3 sets with a heavier weight. So hopefully it's all progressive. Okay, I've only got a 2-minute timer today. I've been doing it with a 3-minute time, 2-minute timer. And what I'm going to do to make it go a little bit quicker, now I'm doing, more sets, let's say. I'm going to superset the squat and the pull-ups, and then I'm going to superset the deadlift and the bench press. So I'm getting close again to that circuit idea, which was my original idea before I started just doing these few lifts. Okay, so that was 80 for 5. The chins, just 5 kilos for 5s. So yeah, as I say, 2-minute timer, do it superset fashion. So that was the original idea behind doing the circuits that I was doing a week or 2 ago. Yeah, I mean it's not very different, but I thought, okay, if I'm going to do a lot of sets, I don't want to be hanging around too long. It's bloody cold, that's the problem. Keep pressing this thing. Apparently it brings back the focus. I used to film on an iPad, but my iPad's so temperamental these days, the battery doesn't hold a charge. So I'm doing it on a laptop with a camera, and the problem with this one is that it seemingly just randomly goes in and out of focus. So if I keep pressing that button, hopefully I can stop it. So, bloody cold day today. I think it was -7 last night. Horrible. Okay, sets of 5. So still on the 80 kilos, been 80 kilos all week, but come Monday it's going to be a big jump up to 90, so that's a fair increment in one go. But when I go to do 90, it'll just be 3 sets of 5. Okay, back on the chain. Don't know if there's an easy way to do this without moving the camera all the time. That might be it. Might be better. Okay. So I'll keep pressing this, so you know, if it does pop out of focus, bear with it. I'll get back there again. Okay, I can see the screen. It looks like I'm maybe with that angle you can see how deep I go. You know, I don't go tremendously deep. I just go what I think is slightly below parallel. I mean, I'm at the mercy of whatever implement I can squat down to. You know, obviously you don't have to squat down to anything, but I just like the security of just touching on some sort of a surface, and you know that you've gone down. You know that you're getting a proper rep, which, you know, when the weights become serious, that matters. You know, it's very easy to when it gets heavy, it's very easy to pretend that you've done full reps when you haven't. To me, you know, it doesn't really matter if you go how far down you go, as long as it's standardized. So you're comparing previous efforts to the current effort. So as you can see, knee sleeves, belt, That's what, 3 sets? Yeah, feeling a little bit smoother. Let's say, you know, the movement pattern. You know, I'm getting a bit more in the groove. Feels more lubricated. How can I put it? Just feels better. So I think that's the, yeah, one of the advantages of fairly high frequency. So I'm squatting 3 times a week. That's what, you know, I call it high frequency. Yeah. Once a week is low frequency, twice a week is normal, 3 times a week is high frequency. I wouldn't recommend going beyond that myself, but some people squat every day. Good luck to them. Okay, that's not another 5. I'm going to say my subjective feeling today is the squats feel easier and the chins feel harder. Or pull-ups, if you want to call them pull-ups. I think they're pull-ups, aren't they? I don't know, it's parallel grip, so it's between a pull-up and a chin-up, isn't it? Neutral. Got a pull-up. That's what I'm feeling today. Squats are easier, pull-ups are harder. I think it may be the case that if you do the squats first and the pull-ups, you know, after you've killed yourself on the squats, pull-ups feel easier. I don't know. All subjective. Feelings not completely accurate. But I say, I feel, or I consider, in my humble opinion, that the squatting today is smoother and better. So I think if you squat a lot, and it's quite a technical movement pattern. And obviously in my time I've done a lot of squatting, but if you have a break and you lose it somewhat, so it's quickly coming back. Okay, that's a 5. So one more to go. I forgot to press the focus, didn't I? Hopefully that was okay. Yesterday I did a 1 hour jog, easy, zone 2. So zone 2 is basically, well, for most people it's about as slow as you can jog, for a lot of people anyway. And obviously if you're a good runner then that's not the case. Let's say put the average person to jog and to stay in zone 2, it will be their slowest possible pace. Okay, that not so bad. Maybe I'm warming up to them. Yeah, thinking about it, that might be the case. More warm up makes the chins feel easier. So today I didn't warm up really. Just went straight from first set of squats into pull-ups. Who knows, maybe. We'll press the button. So last set. Chins and dips. Chins and dips. Squats and pull-ups. One a piece to go. Definitely I can feel the pace is faster. Getting through it quicker. It's only 2 minute timer now. Obviously I'm getting quite a bit of rest between each set of squats. That's what matters. But then it's going to be deadlift and bench press, if I can set it up. Not sure. I'll attempt it. I don't know if I've got room for it. Now I'm guessing picking a deadlift up, it might hit the bench, the barbell on the bench press. Who knows? See when I get there. 5 reps, come on. Okay, not bad at all. It's not easy, but definitely not limits there. So should be okay to move up to 90 kilos for 3 sets. All being well. Whew. Pull up. Last set of 5. So it's 5 sets squats. That's the magic numbers, 5 sets of 5. Which I do think, it's significant. It's a good blend of sort of like volume and intensity. And in reality, there's no magic involved, but come on, 5 reps. Yeah, so that was good stuff. So let's strip down. So hopefully now, with this camera set up, I'll get the full workout, which I'm failed to do so far. So whip it all down. Yeah, definitely the hard part on these horrible winter mornings is getting out the door. I mean, before Christmas, you know, I was saying, oh, I'm just going to do kettlebell work indoors, you know, see the winter through. The problem being is that I'm a little bit limited because my kettlebells only go to 24s, which in reality I could have easily made it work, but I don't like getting miles and miles away from the heavy end. I don't know. There's something about hitting Christmas and all the, you know, hitting Christmas, self-indulgence, and making me think, oh no, I need to get back onto the grind. So that's what I've done. Big barbell stuff, basics, back to basics. Blood it straight. Bit of a knee-jerk reaction to leaving the pub over Christmas, New Year's. So it's quite if you think about it, all this training thing, it's quite an austere lifestyle. Yeah, I mean it's you can probably get to eat a fair few more calories than the next person, who knows? You know, I think so in my case anyway. You know, I always tend towards fat, but yeah, you got to have a sort of like a fairly uneventful, regimented lifestyle to make it work. You know, otherwise you're sort of like burning a candle at both ends. Right. 60 on. I'm usually in bed between 9 and 10. Get up about 7:30, 8. There's a lot of sleeping, or at least in bed. You know, my sleeping's not that perfect. You know, but at least I'm in bed. So hopefully I'm restoring the battery. But yeah, I think if you're going to do this sort of like this relatively difficult, intense weight training, running, you know, you've got to counter that with a lot of idling. Okay. 60 kilos, just do a rep. personally I find it very, very difficult these days to have a day off. Now I want to do something, you know, exercise wise every day. I mean, I had last Sunday off. You know, I just felt, you know, it's like there's a frustration about it, not training. Okay, so this is just going to do this deadlift, 100 kilos now. Whether or not I can make it work in this space, I'm not sure yet. So if it hits the bar, it hits the bar. We'll see. You know, so this bench press bar is above the deadlift bar, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I've got my gloves on. It's only 100 kilos. Okay, that's not bad. That'll work, I think. So 120 on the deadlift bar. I think it's 80 I need on the bench press. Okay, I'm not sure if I can get away with not moving the camera. I'll put it there. And I'll try and put it in, keep it in one position all the way through. I've probably made it worse. Yeah, I'm making it worse, aren't I? Okay, there. Oh, I can't win. Leave it. So, let's get 80 kilos on. So I realise I'm starting my on this particular phase, you know, post Christmas phase. I've started the bench and the squat with the same weights, 80 kilos, but I think I'm going to progress the squat faster than the bench. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So what we're going to do here? First of all, I'm going to take my gloves off. Try these palm protectors. It's not that I'm protecting my palms, it's the cold. I found when I was doing kettlebells, there was also danger of ripping calluses, but now I'm doing barbells, not really. Doesn't really happen. I mean, it could possibly happen on a deadlift, but I'm using straps, so it doesn't happen. But, I'm just using this because it's really bad, it's freezing. Leave the belt on. So squatting and dead. We're benching and deadlifting, supersetting. 2-minute timer, 5 sets of 5 apiece. The hope for today I get the full workout. What foot? Oh. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's set 5. I also find this first rep, yeah, horrible. But then it warms up. Okay. Not bad. Easy enough for the first one. Forgot to take my bolts off. Don't need them for benching. I don't need them for deadlifting. We deadlift flat. So I'm giving myself every advantage. So, thing being also is that these weights are quite small diameter. Roll sleeves down. And they might help the knees a little bit deadlifting, but you know, when you're doing the eccentric, lowering the bar, it tends to catch. I hate it. So keep your sleeves down. Belt on. Straps. So everything for my comfort. Not adding any difficulty. So let's get set of 5, hopefully without hitting the bench press bar. Come on. Yeah, good, felt good. Definitely felt good. Keep pressing the button, get the focus going. Don't know if I need it, but so, one down, broke the ice, didn't feel bad, let's just do it. Yeah, definitely very easy. So I imagine, you know, going by what's happening today, next Monday I'm going to keep my bench and my squat level pegging at 90 kilos a piece. So I'm going to put the bench up 10 kilos. And it's not killing me to do 80. So I reckon that I've got 90 for 3 sets of 5. Then we'll review again. Yeah, that felt buttery. Good stuff. So the whole premise of this program is high frequency submaximal. So you're not trying to hit the grinding reps. You know, obviously there's going to be an element of it, somewhat, but you're not aiming for that. You're not trying to go to the squeeze the last drop out of every set. And that's what submaximal. You leave something in the tank.
And how it plays out as the weights go up, I don't know yet, but that's the idea.
I don't think any particular session is supposed to be a killer. Okay. Don't get me wrong though. I've got deadlift scheduled next Monday for 145. No, so yeah, 145 I've got scheduled for next week. Yeah. So I assume that is going to be hard. Because that's a 25 kilo increment, that's too much. But I'm going to try it. So I'm thinking while the weights are very, very low like they are, I can quickly sprint up. But that's only going to last for a few sessions. Then the progress will have to be a lot slower. Okay, this should be easy-ish.
Yeah, very easy.
Okay, that's 3, isn't it? This is only week 1, so everything is pretty much as it should be. I'm actually warming up a bit. Feel quite pleasant. I said this morning when you go out the door and it's just like, oh gee, I don't want to do this. I don't. Not training. I just don't want to go outside. But as always, for sure, yeah, as always. Once you start, it feels a lot better. I did actually 5 minutes on a row machine. So that's part of my warm up now. That feels really good.
Go on, 5 reps. Yeah, feels good.
Feeling easier. At one point, I was mad keen on a row machine. Yeah, and I just bought it. So I got, no, it's all second hand stuff. And I found it great for doing sort of like anywhere up to an hour. Yeah. Over 30 minutes really it drags, but up to an hour is tolerable. But mostly it was all about doing the intervals. So you do 1 minute intervals, 5 minute intervals, 10 minute intervals, 3 minute intervals. Yeah, there's a variety of, or race yourself to 1,000 meters or 5,000 meters or 2,000, whatever. Yeah, and I found it really interesting to beat the numbers. Yeah, but then the bloody computer broke, so the computer stopped working. So I abandoned it. Yeah, and then I thought, well, I might as well just use it, with heart rate. So yeah, you can, so yeah, you can use it as a.
Yeah.
So I use it in conjunction with my Garmin watch. And just keeping it in heart rate zones. But yeah, it's not half as good as so. For example, do 20 minutes of zone 2, and then do 1 minute intervals, moving into zone 5, that sort of thing. So he's do a long easy effort, and then still like include some sprints at the end. But it's just not the same magic as having the computer screen. The computer screen is there. There's loads of information flashing at you. It's very stimulating. If you're interested in these sort of things. Maybe one day I'll get a replacement for it. And it's a shame because the actual machine itself is working fine. It's just the computer aspect. And it's an excellent way to do cardio because there's so little impact on your body. But without that computer screen, it's so boring. That's 5 minutes warm-ups. That's good. But beyond that,
Go on then. 5 reps, easy.
okay, what did I touch? Was it this little weight, possibly? Not sure. Anyway. So that's 4 apiece, isn't it? 4 of each. Last set. Last set of bench, last set of deadlifts, and it's all done. And for once, I got the entire workout on film. That's first time around this week. Hopefully, the focus is not so bad. I kept pressing the button. But as I say, if it does go potato quality at any point in time, yeah, it'll just be temporary. But I'm going to say these bench and deadlifts were easier than previously. The squats were easier. For some reason the chins didn't feel easy, or pull-ups rather. For some reason they felt sticky, clunky. Okay. No problems. That's bench done. So yeah, that's going to go up to 90 kilos next week. Stick 10 kilos on it. I think next week the killer's going to be the deadlift. So I'm going to go from 120 to 145. Now, that might be a bad move. I don't know. I'm going to attempt it. Yeah. 2 minute time I felt pretty good today. So yeah, even though you're getting, you know, overall you're getting a lot less rest, still you're getting a fair amount of rest between the repeats of the same movement. So it's actually getting more rest. So I would guess that the straight sets method is slightly easier. So you do a squat, rest, squat, rest, squat, that sort of thing, rather than supersetting squat, pull up, squat, pull up. But overall, I found this pretty decent today. Okay, 5 reps and I'm done. Yep, that's it, done. So for sure, that was a good session. Definitely felt like the idea is pretty good. Just do the same moves, the same few moves frequently. You're not trying to go to failure, just trying to get some form of progression going. So either volume, adding sets, intensity, adding weight, so the weight increment will come next week. And yeah, I thought it was good, definitely. I mean, one of the things that was very encouraging, I thought, was that I was able to get under the squat bar fairly easily, without it being miserable. It's So it reminded me a little bit about, you know, how it feels to be a beginner. You know, when you first do squats, you know, how awkward they are, how horrible they are. You know, I remember my first squats with, I don't know, 50 kilos or whatever for a single. Yeah, I remember I definitely worked up to 50 kilos for a single. I remember that. I remember probably about, I don't know, be about 19 before I got 100 kilos on the squat. Yeah, because at first, probably like most people, you know, you don't kick off doing, you know, squats and deadlifts. You know, you kick off doing the machine stuff or whatever, or, you know, curls. You know, maybe, you know, I started with that universal machine. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You know, all stations, and you know, it was thrilling because it was sort of like the progress was so fast, and you know, it didn't take long to get to the bottom of the stack on some of the exercises. Get to the bottom of the stack on some of the stations. You know, it's an incredible boost. You think, oh my word, I'm going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger in about 2 years. You know, little do you know that it's just you know, the initial gains, and you know, it all stops. You know, you might be thinking, you know, you're doing all this training and all you're doing is these little weights. Yeah, it's because I'm not consistently stuck to it. You know, I got to a point whereby, you know, I don't know, can't remember the exact moment, but I just thought this is not worth it. You know, it's very draining, very hard work. Got little kids, house to pay, you know, everything's on top of you. You get to a certain age, everything's on top of you. Yeah, it's very difficult to allocate energy to doing, you know, minute improvements on you know, heavy lifts. And as I say, probably said it a few times now, you know, I let it drift and got into 5k racing. Yeah, since it's something new. But I give them that lifting like a good shot. Try something different now, I'm a bit older. You know, something that's more healthy. 5k racing I got into, but you don't realise what you've got until it's gone. So, you know, eventually I thought, okay, let's go back to weights, and then it became, well, how do I combine all these things together? You know, the racing and the weights, and you know, other things, bike riding I was doing. You know, I mentioned the rowing machine I got into for a short period of time. You know, body weight stuff. You know, everything. It was, you know, essentially it was, you know, it was a CrossFit idea. Okay, so don't know if this will work in the freezing cold because it feels horrible, but. I think I'm pretty much stuck where I am now for this moment in time. You know, obviously, I think I was making some progress up to Christmas. You know, definitely, I had my head in the game. I was, you know, I said I'm gonna diet down so that I can enjoy a bit of Christmas without feeling too bad. So the overall effect is, you know, I'm pretty much standing still. But post Christmas, you know, getting back on in the saddle. Let's say, you know, I wouldn't say I'm particularly tight on the dieting, but the eating's pretty much under control, and I'm adding in quite a fair amount of zone 2 cardio, and I find zone 2 cardio really is a magic bullet as regards fat loss. Yeah. So, you know, I'm doing three longish sessions on zone 2 cardio. So Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. No, sorry. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Tuesday and Thursday sessions are medium, and Saturday's a long run, but it's all done at the same easy pace. So, for example, if I hit a hard hill, I don't mind walking it. Just keep the heart rate in that sort of like that fat burning zone, which is at zone 2. So I'm hoping, we have to review it as always, but I'm hoping that, without really getting excessively harsh on the diet front, I can strip some body fat off doing the zone 2 and still climb up the barbells. But we'll see. I'm not feeling particularly fat. I'm not feeling particularly lean. I could definitely do with fat loss though. I recognise that. I need fat loss, but I'm also quite enjoying lifting some heavy barbells. So just try and keep it all going in the right direction. We'll see. Review it week by week. See what happens. Okay. Bye.